welcome to today's SME Growth Cohort session. It's the 25th of June, and on the agenda today we have got the Tech News Bulletin, which is BT warns UK SMEs they are primary targets for hackers, as only 3 in 5 have had cybersecurity training, followed by the AI and automation workshop from Joe Simmons, who'll be talking about creating an AI CRM manager. The government survey found that 4 in 10, that's 42% of small businesses, have been victims of an attack or breach in the last 12 months, rising to 2/3 of medium-sized companies. The average cost of the most disruptive cyber breach for a small or micro business is £7,960 and can take months to recover from. But size is really no protection here. Keep in mind, this isn't just an IT problem, it's a people problem. Their clients are requiring completion of security surveys before signing contracts. These surveys are getting longer and longer, and more people are using them. So actually having a robust cybersecurity posture, especially if you're able to be ahead of your competitors in that regard, it will actually help you to gain business, because other people, they won't even get through the screening process if they don't have an appropriate posture, or they're unable to answer those questions. So in that regard, it's not just a cost, can be a revenue driver. So today, Joe Simmons is going to show us the AI CRM manager that he's been working on.
But I thought to myself, I've got to find a way that work doesn't take over my life. How can I improve my efficiency?
Just on that one, can you just elaborate? So for the group, what is the impact of you uploading your CV to Claude in terms of that behavior you want? So how does that change its behavior?
What it does is when it came back to that response, its answer was fundamentally, I don't need to give you context. I can just give you the answer. I can give you the technical answer. I know that you'll understand certain amounts of coding, and it's made the answers that it gives me much more succinct. It doesn't pad it out with a lot of explanation. It just goes, here's what you need to do. Here's the technical abilities of how to do it. Here's the code that you might need to use.
So now Claude knows how to communicate with you because it knows your experience and skill level based on your CV.
Exactly. Because of that usage limitation, one of the things I have to remember to do, and this is perhaps one of the key limitations, is that you have to remember to summarize a conversation, because if you're having longer and longer chats, each time you send a request through to the LLM, it uses the whole chat's context, and that uses up a lot more usage. So you can summarize those chats and create a document that brings all of that learning into sort of a succinct way of referring to it, and then you add that to the project.